you guys? It's your girl Yeliz, and today I am here with a cosplay video. I am very proud to announce that I'm officially working with Warner Brothers for Mortal Kombat 1 with a sponsored cosplay. Oh my god, this is amazing. And for those of you who know or do not know, I have chosen finally, and it was so hard to figure out who I wanted to cosplay from this game because I loved every single design there is in this game, but I have decided to go with Scorpion's Blaze of Glory skin. Now I'm just gonna put a little video of how I reacted when I saw this. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god! Scorps?
These meddling minions grow tiresome.
Let us finish them.
Whoa! Yeah, it's a bit extra. It's very over the top, but that's what passion looks like, and it looks ugly. You know, and passion is not supposed to look amazing all the time, because behind the passion, blood, sweat, tears, we cut ourselves, we go super hard, we do embarrassing stuff, but it gets us to where we are. So enough of that. I am going to do a breakdown video on each of the armor pieces that I've made so far. I didn't want to go too crazy, and I get lost in my creation, so thinking about social media and what to post is not the first thing that comes to my mind when I get creative. So a lot of the times I do forget to record these things, and then I'm like, oh, it's done now, too bad. But not so much, because I'm a very observational learner, and I feel like I know that I'm not the only one out there that is like that. So I felt like if I could show you how I made these armor pieces and what they look like before and after they're primed, because I have one of each that I wanted to show you, and kind of just explain a little bit about EVA foam and what I used and how I did it and the methods that I went with getting this cosplay show on the road. I'm so excited, I really am, and I'm also excited that I get to do a video like this for you guys, because I hope I can help a lot of people. And when it comes to my Mortal Kombat cosplays, I know that they are super popular, and I just want to help. I want to inspire all the way around, because it's something that I've always done, and I just want to continue to do that. So firstly, I'm going to talk about 3 different foams that I use to craft all these armor pieces, and you will see them, but before you see the crafting, I'm just going to explain to you the difference between the foams that I used. So this gray foam right here is like the highest density foam. Like, bending it is a little tricky. It's very sturdy, really good for weapons and like thick armor pieces to keep their place and to hold their shape and to be where they are. Even though it's a little trickier to shape these ones because they are so dense, it's definitely worth it for stuff like helmets and all that kind of stuff. So that's that. Then I've decided to showcase the 10mm size foam, and obviously they do come in different sizes as well. Moving on to the next foam, this is just obviously a piece that I found that I needed for this video, but this is the black version. The black version is like a medium density, so it's a little bit more flexible. I feel not as weak trying to curve this with one hand. The other one is a little bit more of a struggle, the grey one, and that's another one that I use. It's just so flexible. I personally like to use these things for belts, like something that you need that stretch, something that you need that extra like softness to it, you know, because this is super flexible and it's beautiful for certain pieces of armor, at least in my opinion. And yeah, so we've got this one also 10mm, but just to show you, like, so much easier to squeeze. Still great and still holds its form and holds its shape and all that kind of stuff, but just not as dense as the previous two. Oh, also I used these foam dowels. Now I don't know how well you can see this from here. We have this super rounded, flat on one side, curved on the other side for some really cool effects. And I actually purchased these from Hobby Lobby or even Joann's. You can find them very rarely now anyway. But it's Yaya Han's brand, and it comes in like a pack of 3 usually. So yeah, that's also another type of foam that I use for this. And our handy dandy foam clay. It is obviously very soft, like a more solid kinetic sand. That's foam and dries 24 hours just to be sure. And this actually comes in the grey and the white and the black as well. I've run out of the grey ones and it is the same thing. Like I noticed with the white and the grey foam clay, the density quality is the same as how I explained it earlier, with the grey being the highest density, black being the medium, and the white being the softer kind of foam. So yeah. Now I'm about to get to showcasing. Let's have a look. We're going to start off with the braces. So this is it, you guys. This is the bracer. I'm going to give you a close-up in a second, but before I do, I want to explain as much as I can beforehand. Now, with this bracer, I really love the Blaze of Glory skin, but there's a lot that I wish there was more of. Like, I don't know if you played the Mortal Kombat 1 story, but his partner Harumi actually has some really cool textures like this on her armor piece. So I thought I would like transfer it over to Scorpion, and I like to Yelizify something that I'm already inspired by. Like, I have added a little bit more on this cosplay than there is in the original design, which is kind of what I do. I like to make it as accurate but as unique as possible. So it'll all make sense in the future. But as you can see here, you guys, look. This part right here is actually 3 layers of EVA foam, the black one, just sanded down and shaped into the shape that I wanted. And these little spikes or stingers, however you want to call them, is actually foam clay that I've sanded down, the black foam clay. So that's that. Also, these are 5mm or 6, kind of the same, foam pieces that I used, obviously. Lots of googly eyes to give it that buggy texture. Like, obviously Scorpion's a bug, right? And I just feel like, I know that they've got like spot kind of weird textures all over their skin, and it's not just one solid sandpaper looking skin, and I wanted to go for something a little extra. And yeah, these little black linings, if you must, are just cut thin slices of 3 or 2mm foam. So just something smaller to give it that look. Also, this is the hand piece that goes with it as well. These elastics are on just temporarily. But yeah, so as you can see, I used that really curved dowel to go around the hand piece. And this is 3 layers of black EVA foam, shaped and sanded down. And yeah. Now, I know that all this white stuff going on is a little crazy. So this is where the close-up is going to come in. As you can see, you guys, this is actually a paper mache method that I wanted to use to give it that effect. And I know that it doesn't really make sense right now, but after it's painted, it's truly going to show itself. Same on the hand piece. Right here. So with the Mod Podge texturing, this is what it is. This is Mod Podge. Okay, it's essentially like a wood glue. So I would put it in one of these, and then I would water it down a little bit to make it a little more drapey, which this is not as much. Could be better. I think the thicker the better, because I like it thick. So I grab my toilet paper roll, and then I separate it to these cubes, and then I halved the cube for certain areas of the cosplay, and then I wet this part down, and then I place what I want to stick onto it, and then I would you know, firstly just get it all wet. God, this is it's dangerous. And then we dab. Dab, 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 dab. Give it some crease, give it some personality, and make sure that the evidence that it's toilet paper is gone. And then if you want to go a little harder, then you can just another layer on top. You can do as many layers as possible. I did like 2, you know, throughout, just like kind of keep stacking it, and then dab, 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 dab. And then we have our funky bug-like texture that is so not visible here. Oh, kinda. But yeah, and now I'm going to show you what it looks like when primed. So what side is this? This is the left. Guys, hold on. I also found these gloves that are perfect for what I need. So let's pop this on so we can get an idea on what it looks like. And this obviously is not even painted or detailed yet. This is just plasti dipped and primed, ready to be painted. Now when I do bring this close up, you're gonna actually see how cool the textures look already without any extra detailing or anything like that on these braces. Look at that. Look at that. And that, you guys, is what I have for the arm and hand pieces. Now we're actually going to move on to the shoulder. As you can see, guys, like I've explained to you, these are actually the gray foam clay that I used. Super dense and very reinforced. Thank you to the Mod Podge with the arm piece also. Like this Mod Podge detailing paper mache method just reinforced this armor in ways that I could have only ever imagined. So that's also really cool. But as you can see, guys, I actually added extra points and spikes and just randomness because I just wanted to be a little extra. And again, with the googly eyes and all of that texture that I was trying to go for, same paper mache method. This is 3 times black 10mm foam, shaped and sanded, and I also got a bunch of foam clay and kind of like mushed it in and wet it and kind of like brought it together type thing to keep it, give it that curve and that like attachment to the armor piece, which turned out really, really cool. Just another close-up for you guys so you get a gist of what I've done, how I've done it. I like that kind of messy textureness because it adds personality to the stinger or the horn or whatever it's supposed to be. It's just funk to me, that's what that is. But yeah, you guys, again with that really cool paper mache texture, and then I'm about to bring in the black primed version so you can see the details kind of pop out a little bit more. Look at that. Look at that. That's it, guys. And then again, the elastic is there for temporary purposes. I'm gonna do some other stuff with it, but once we put this bad boy on, you know, which is a little tight because again, it's not supposed to be there, but look. I guess we can put the arm on as well, which kind of get a look at it. It's gonna be so sick! I'm excited. I'm excited. This is gonna be really cool. Alright guys, now for the leg and calf and heel part. This is This is how it came out. Not primed or anything, but the detail and all that is there. This is what we have for the leg. So again, very inaccurate to the Blaze of Glory skin, but because of Harumi's design on the arm piece, I wanted to implement that on the leg to kind of make it match, because I felt like it wouldn't make sense. And there even is no like horn or stinger sticking out of here, but I just felt like I needed to add that to give it a little bit more something. I don't know, I'm just super extra like that. And I also did the same with adding like spikes and randomness at the back of the leg, because why not? Why not? Seriously, why not? But yeah, you guys. And then the heel that comes with this, also, my loves, is super cool. Look. And the primed version, that's going to be so cool. Again, this just looks so sick, guys. Like, the difference paint makes is crazy. Oh, don't fall off now. So you're probably wondering, hey Liz, why is there no texture here? Why is this left out? Actually, the design has really sexy yellow leather material going through here and all around the shoe part, which I'm excited to do. Same as this section over here, all that yellow leather is gonna go and slide all the way in between, and it's just gonna give this armor so much life, guys. I am very excited, you have no idea. But this just looks really cool. Again, didn't need to paint that because the fabric's gonna go there, so we good, we are good. But yeah, guys, look how sick that looks. Oh, very excited. Also, guys, I did want to show you the breastplate also before I paint it. It's not painted because I only needed to make one, but I did want to show you how the breastplate was made as well before I end this video, just so you can see how I crafted it, where I put what, how I put it, what I did, what I used. I just feel like, again, as an observational person, this is helpful for people who learn like me. Alright guys, this is the breastplate that I have. Alright, this is white foam and then foam clay over the top to help me guide molding it into a nice curvy kind of scorpion stinger look. Again, these really don't make sense when they're not primed and it's harder to kind of see, but just for you to get a gist of it. I also made the belt, which I will be popping on. It should be dry by now. This is what I've been working on as my most recent piece. Alright, you guys, and there we have the belt. Again, super tricky to understand what's going on, but you get the gist of it. All those same effects. It's very sturdy, lots of really cool linings and detailings, and more thinly cut EVA foam slices to kind of give it some more personality. And now the reason why the back is pretty exposed is, for the most part, I kind of do want the curves to still be present in the outfit because I'm feminizing it up, right? So that's that. But guys, this is what I have so far. So I want to say that I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. I do hope that this video was informative in any way, shape or form. I hope that observing the outfit before and after it was primed is a little helpful to see where things are placed and to see how they're stuck and what was stuck, and you know, the process of making that really cool texture on the armor that I did. And yeah, I hope you took away, even if it's just a speck of information from this video, is good for me. And yeah, you guys, once again, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I will see you in my next cosplay transformation video or cosplay progress video. And yeah, let me know if you like this and let me know if it was helpful. Anyway, I'm out, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.